Capricorn, welcome to your lunar eclipse in Pisces reading. I hope you're doing well, Capricorn. We're just going to go ahead here and get started and jump straight in. If you don't know when the lunar eclipse is, well, it's actually tomorrow after I'm doing this video. So the lunar eclipse will take place on September 7th. However, if you're watching this video after the 7th, eclipses take time to play out. And so in fact, if you're watching it after, it's even more relevant. So let's take a look here, Capricorn. What do we got? What's going on with the goats here in regards to this eclipse? This could be you turning into the mystical sea goat, Capricorn. Maybe. Let's see. You pulled this Eight of Swords here for the overall energy, and I'll show the cards here in a moment, but I'm going to channel the messages as they come out here. Yeah, I think you're at a crossroads in regards to a decision here. You do have the Judgment card in your challenge. You're trying to get down to the bottom of the truth of something here. You're searching for clarity and answers here. You could be in this energy of analysis paralysis. Be aware of, or just, be cautious of self-sabotaging energy here. Because you may feel this impulse with this eclipse, Capricorn. But let's take a look here. I definitely see you being able to get clarity and move forward here, but there is a struggle here, there's challenge here. We're gonna go a lot deeper here in a second, but give me one sec. What do we got here for Capricorn? You pulled this Yod card, it says Destiny here. Yeah, we are in fated times. A Yod in Astrology is what they call the finger of God. So it's in a way God is pushing you in these directions and you may feel you don't have any control. So let's see here. You may feel things are out of your control, and that's what eclipses are. So some things you have control over, some things you don't have control over. You did pull this Awaken card here. I was going to say that, this eclipse, there's something very spiritually potent about this eclipse. Something very, very spiritually potent. And I do sense here that you're going through this deeper form of awakening at this time. I think we all are. And with this Judgment card being in your challenge, the Judgment card is the awakening of purpose. A deeper form of awakening that's trying to happen here in regards to your future. I'm almost getting you here, Capricorn, feeling this very strong pull. But it's hard to really decipher what the message is or what it is. You pulled this Let Love Be Your Guide. Live life from love, guided by love here. So even though you're going through the challenge and the struggle at this time, I feel you're being encouraged here to stay in that space of love. Let love be your guide here, specifically with this eclipse, because this lunar eclipse in Pisces will trine Jupiter in Cancer and put that Cancer-Pisces energy together. It is about unconditional love, emotional maturity, and finding growth and expansion in regards to the bigger spiritual picture with things here. Because right now, the Eight of Swords, it may be hard for you to see the bigger picture. You're trying to decipher everything. And Pisces energy can be it's not logical or rational. It's very intuitive. It's very atmospheric. You can feel the currents with things. You can even be getting visions, or you're having these downloads, or you're tapping into these other realms or tapping into these other energies. Not gonna lie, this eclipse is wild. Like some of the energies that I've been tapping into, I'm like, where is this coming from? But with this Fool card being here in your current energy at this time, I think you feel that spontaneous urge here to really leap outside of your comfort zone, or to move on from something, or to take some type of chance here. The Fool card can be sort of reckless in a way. So you have to be cautious here, especially with the Eight of Swords. I would be aware of self-sabotage. Try not to self-sabotage anything here. But with this Judgment card being in your challenge, and that Ten of Pentacles being your advice, the Ten of Pentacles is the future and the legacy here that you're trying to create. Could be with work, career, business, just overall your life. So there is this bigger call here with this Judgment card, deeper activation, deeper awakening here. And it's destined. So you may feel out of control, but Spirit is pushing you in the right places here, but you're having to yield to that process. I'm not saying to be passive and not do anything, but you're having to yield to the process of what the divine is trying to do. So with you, with the Five of Pentacles being here in the future position, this is something that you're leaving behind here. And it could, there's some type of maybe attachment to it, which that's part of the struggle. But the transition is very necessary here, because the Six of Swords being here in the outcome is going to put you in a better place spiritually, emotionally, mentally. It's going to get the turbulence out of your life here. Five of Wands in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. I see you a bit conflicted here, but don't let, the Five of Wands can bring this energy of aggression, frustration, impatience, anger. It could be because maybe things aren't going as fast as you would like, or you don't have all the answers at this time. I'm telling you, you're moving into way better waters here. And that, Pisces is the waters. You ever seen Dune, where Paul drinks the waters and then he can see everything? It's almost like you're drinking the waters here and you're seeing everything. And there's a part, I think he says, there's a lot of different timelines, but I do see a way through. And I see you here seeing a way through, but there's a lot of noise or a lot of all these other timelines here that you're having to block out. We're going to go woo-woo in the reads because this is a Pisces eclipse. I'm not typically the woo-woo person. I used to be the woo-woo person. I do believe in the woo-woo, but I think I've grown and matured spiritually. So let's see here. Clarify the Eight of Swords here for the overall energy. Yeah, you pulled the Sun card. So this is in regards to your happiness here. And also the Sun card is in regards to positivity and attitude. So Capricorn, I'm just keeping it real with you. The Eight of Swords can bring a lot of pessimistic energy because you feel as if there's limitations, restrictions. But I'm going to tell you right now, I think the only limitation and restriction you have is your perception. And this lunar eclipse is going to shift a lot of perceptions. But you have to give it time to play out. Because you want what you want, the things that are going to make you happy here. I'm almost getting, Capricorn, you almost feel like inwardly restricted for some reason. Clarify the Fool in your current energy. You pulled the Knight of Pentacles here. You're still grounded here with this Knight of Pentacles, but it's almost as if you're wanting to timeline hop. The Knight of Pentacles is about laying brick by brick, taking your time, being patient, tapping into the energy of endurance. But the Fool card is when you're trying to take a leap, right? Kind of skip some things. I'm not saying you're trying to skip things, but you're trying to jump ahead here. Jump forward. You're switching gears here. Clarify the Judgment in your challenge. You pulled the Magician here. Yeah, you're trying to figure out, how do I manifest this, right? How do I manifest this? You feel this bigger call at this time, spiritual call. Clarify the Five of Pentacles in the future. You pulled the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Even though you're making a transition, possibly letting go of something or choosing to detach from something here, it once provided you comfort or stability, but you're still in that stable place with the Four of Pentacles, but you're moving forward with a new idea, some form of new intention, which it may sever some type of connection to something, and it may be a little bit difficult and rough at first, but I believe it's Sun Tzu or Lao Tzu. One of my favorite quotes is, everything is difficult at first. It may be difficult at first, but everything is difficult at first. You can't, I get here that you can't even explain. You just have this feeling or this intuition of this larger call that the divine is wanting you to step into, or some type of choice or decision here. And I believe you're taking that leap here, and you may have to move outside your comfort zone or let go of some type of material attachment. But it's so that you can progress in the direction here with the Six of Swords of where your soul is feeling called and where your life will become a lot more smoother. Yeah, you pulled the 10 of Pentacles here in the outcome with the 6 of Swords. So you're moving toward more wealth, longevity, prosperity, legacy. If this is work and career, this is going to help your work in your career and your home life, personal life here. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles as your advice. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles. What is the advice here for Capricorn? You pull the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands about moving forward with new plans here. You already know what you want. Go for it. Stop being pessimistic about it. Being hyper fixated on all the little details. This is the time to trust that intuition and that larger spiritual call that you pull at this, that you're feeling pulled to at this time. Clarify the 5 of Wands here. You pull the 9 of Pentacles here. You may be afraid of maybe it's going to upset some people, or it's going to conflict with some other things. I'm hearing conflict of interest or something like that. I think it'll be fine here. Definitely you need to hold on. You need to honor your values and your self-worth here, and stay in alignment with the true lifestyle here that you're trying to build, that's in alignment with integrity, and not be tempted to, you know, just do something because it, I don't know, provides something materially. It's more so about the spiritual I get with this. You pulled this 2nd house card. It says owning here. Yep, this is in regards to your money, resources, and your possessions. And also the 2nd house deals values, self-worth, self-esteem. So you're trying to figure out better ways in which you can support yourself. You pulled this walk your truth. And that's what I got with the integrity thing here. It's important to honor your truth. Honor your truth and follow, you know, what spiritually feels right, where you're being guided. Not just sort of what creates the illusion of what could just immediately fix your reality. Yeah, you pulled this, you deserve good things. Keep your focus on what you want here. So I wouldn't settle here. If you need to let go of things, or it doesn't even have to be letting go of things. It could just be understanding that you're worthy of what you want and walking in that direction. Because you got a larger, bigger mission and purpose and destiny and legacy here. And this is your call here with the Fool card to leap into that timeline. But it's frustrating because I see you don't really have all the answers. There could be some, you could be a little bit pessimistic here, but no, you have good things here. This is a good time, good change here that you're going through. What else can you tell me for Capricorn? 2 of Cups. I saw that at the bottom of the deck there. Queen of Pentacles. Could be a new, I was going to say it could be a new business relationship or business partnership here. Yeah, could even be an offer or someone here that makes a suggestion, or someone that you're going to be working with, collaborations, cooperations. I just see you having support, and finding things that resonate and spiritually connect here. And if this is love, of course, 2 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups. This could be someone here who is very generous, very trustworthy. Also someone who is very detail focused, really focused on work and career, but they have feelings and emotions toward you. So they're going to be offering that to you. They're going to be offering love. So you two could be bonding or creating a relationship here. So that is what I got here for you for your lunar eclipse and Pisces reading. Remember, eclipse energy takes time. We're also going to have a partial solar eclipse in Virgo on the 22nd of September. So we're in eclipse season. So I'm gonna leave your reading here, Capricorn. I appreciate you. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you want to dive more deeper into your specific story, your specific energies, that link will be down below in the description. My reads are on sale at this time. And subscribe to the Astrology channel too. I'll be posting another video on there very soon. If you missed the last videos, be sure to go check those out. That link will be down below in the description as well. So, all right, Capricorn, I'm wishing you the best, and I will see you later.